My name is John Myers, and I have a business that produces pack llamas, both for rental and sale. I've learned a lot from working with Jennifer Cook, NRCS, about how to manage the pastures. First of all, trying to protect the pastures at certain times of the year so that when the grass or other vegetation is trying to put its chlorophyll generated energy back into the soil, we don't deprive the plant of that ability to store nutrients. So clearly we need to let the plant have a chance to grow during the early spring, keep the animals off of it so that we can get some healthy growth in our pastures. And then also during the later part of the fall, it's important to pull the animals off again so that we don't deprive the plants of the ability to put nutrients in their roots before the winter months. During the summer, we try and limit the grazing on a particular parcel so that we only take the grass down by about half of its height, leaving quite a bit for the plant to reestablish itself. I think a big part of that also has been weed control by way of mowing, using herbicides to control the weeds and preventing the weeds from going to seed. That seems to be producing a much nicer pasture for us. The drought this year has really been hard on our pastures. We started off with pretty good moisture in the pastures, although always hoping for more, and rotated the animals through our 7 pastures as we kind of laid out with Jennifer's help. Unfortunately, the grass just didn't recover after the animals had been on it, and the persistent dryness led us to keep the animals off some pastures more than others. At the present time, we have the animals back in a holding area and feed them so that we don't hurt the pastures any further by overgrazing them. We've made a huge change in our pasture management this year because of the dry weather. If I have any advice for small acreage landowners, I would say do your best to protect the land, be cognizant of how much grazing is available, and make an effort not to overgraze, as well as control the weeds. I think having the ability to move the animals around on the property is important so that you can control where they eat and exactly what they're eating within a field. They're going to eat the best stuff they can find, just like the rest of us, and if they're out on 35 acres, they're going to go right for the choicest grass, and pretty quick that'll be gone, and then they'll move down the line to other less choice grasses as they go. So cross-fencing the land, I think, makes a big difference in your ability to protect it and keep your pastures healthy.